On this episode of Exploring Weird New York, the team investigates the home of a child being followed by spirits.
You know, we've heard things through the baby monitors, her talking, just kind of shrugged it off. If we went to the baby monitor, it would stop, but if we walked away, it would start again. We always feel like something was right there with us.
Could their young daughter have more than just an imaginary friend?
Hi!
Stay tuned to find out.
We are going to a private residence in Holly. They have been experiencing voices. Their little girl has had feelings. They captured EVPs on their phone. They were doing ringtones of their little girl's voice, you know, and they got other voices on there. The father actually had a presence come up to him, and they were all taking naps up to him in his bedroom, and it said, "She's up." And he no sooner said that, and he could hear his daughter, "Daddy, I'm up." So they're a little concerned and want to make sure there's nothing there that's going to hurt their daughter.
All right, let's get everything packed up and head on out.
Okay, so let's take right here, guys.
Yeah.
Tim mentioned something about you were doing something with ringtones.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was trying to record her say something so I could have for a text message.
Uh-huh.
And I had her say it, and when I played it back, there's a voice on it, and then she speaks.
Oh, wow. What did you get what the voice says? Or
I don't know. I almost want to say it says, like, "Here she goes."
here she goes? Okay.
That's what it sounds like to me. And she was taking a nap, and I was on the computer, and I hear something say, "She's up." I look at the monitor, and I'm like, okay. And then I hear her at the top stairs go, "Daddy, I up."
Okay. That's cool.
And I was like, okay. I go, "No, now we got a babysitter."
So it's been happening more recently.
It's been getting more and more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we will do the best we can tonight
Awesome.
and try to figure out what's going on. So tell me, oh, I like it on the floor. Tell me, what games do you play with your friends? Okay, do you read them books? Uh-huh. Oh, you're gonna go give me a book to show me? Okay. Oh, that's a good book. Do they like it? Oh, wow. So this is what you play with them?
Yeah.
So is any of your little friends here now?
Uh-huh.
Where? Oh, okay.
Let's see, I never really heard anything in this room. Except the strange
Just the
feelings.
toys. Just the toys going off.
All by themselves?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had the one, that one got put in the basement, right?
Yeah, I threw that one in the basement.
Yeah, it was creepy.
Real quickly.
Got fed up with that one, huh?
And there's a bell. I sat down in front of her. Nobody's touching it, and it goes off and says, "Ooh, what are we having?" I was setting her dinner down.
Okay. You've got a very nice room. Well, that was perfect. That was a perfect somersault. Okay, let's go see another room.
Any activity in here?
This is where at night we'd hear like the talking through the monitor. Then we'd go up and listen to it, and it would completely stop.
Or the monitor would break up and goes.
Okay.
And the monitor
And you can
connections
change
in the
channels
corner
on it,
here.
And I've come up here with your sleep and change channels. You go
It's
back
right there.
downstairs, it'll be quiet, and I'll sing hear it again.
Okay.
All right.
Scheduled the case, we didn't realize that they were having their town carnival, so lucky for us we get to watch the fireworks before we even start.
How's it look?
Much better.
All the camera angles look good. Camera 1, as you can see, is living room. Camera 2 is bathroom up at the top floor. Camera 3 is down in the basement, pointing longwise down the length of the basement. Camera 4 is also in the basement, pointing upstairs. Camera 5 is pointing up the stairs towards the bathroom on the main floor. Camera 6 is in the little girl's room, and camera 7 is in the parents' bedroom. Alright, all the camera angles look good. We're ready to go, lights out, and start going.
Okay.
All right, let's get going.
Sounds good to me.
Do you believe you have witnessed paranormal events? Are you being plagued by something unknown? There's no reason to feel uncomfortable in your own home. The Center for Paranormal Investigation Association is here to help you cope with these life-changing events. All services are rendered free of charge, and your information will remain 100% anonymous if you choose. The Center for Paranormal has been helping the haunted for over 10 years and continues to be one of the most knowledgeable and dependable paranormal research organizations in the state of New York. For an anonymous, no-obligation case interview, call 585-682-2155 or visit us online at centerforparanormal.org.
Alright, right now I'm going to set a stationary audio up in the girls' room. The reason being is this is one of the main hotspots that they have claimed to have heard voices, and the little girls have been talking to them in here. So hopefully we can catch something on this.
Anybody with us tonight? Any little ones want to make their presence known? We have a little device, a little green light. You can make them move. Come
the door
closer.
closing?
And it can move up to the next green or yellow or orange. Or red would be great if you could get that move all the way there for us. What did you think about the firecrackers earlier? The big loud noises, did it scare you? It's gotten a little quieter. Can you make a noise for us? Maybe a knock or a toy to turn on? Okay, was that you? Anybody else hear that? Make it closer, see if you can come in this room and make a knock. There's a lot of little toys over there. If you can make it the chair rock and the bunny, that would be excellent.
Okay, and we've got MB, Luke, me, and
Mysterious cameraman.
mysterious cameraman in the little girl's room.
Can you knock on something in here? Or set one of these toys off? There's plenty of toys.
In the room we have a few lights here. The green light, if you can move it for us, that would be great.
If you could please talk to us and help us understand so we can explain to the family why you're here. Anything would be helpful.
Luke, come here for a minute. Stay put. Do you feel anything right here?
Becky, are you moving down there?
No, it's Tim.
75.2, just from 74.6.
Tim, shift your weight again.
There's a
75.
squeaky floorboard right here, but
Is there a window open in here? Because I just felt a breeze come through.
74.8.
No, the window's closed. And the fan is not moving. It was right here. I don't quite think we're alone. Shh. Hello? No, I thought I heard a giggle for a second there. It was definitely coming from down here. It sounded like it was. Well, it seems like right around here is where I heard that. Feels cooler down here. Oh, I didn't even see Luke in there. I'm sorry, Luke.
Sorry.
I didn't mean to blind you. Oh boy.
Oof.
Never even gave it a thought. I just kind of pointed the camera and flashed, and when I saw you, I'm like, I would have to say their favorite game is hide and seek. Or we could play Marco Polo.
I'm sure they don't know what Marco Polo is. If they're little kids, they're probably young.
Oh, you didn't bring the tripod.
No, I didn't. Oh. Besides, you don't just set it up on a tripod and walk away.
Whoa. Hello.
What the? There was a vacuum.
You caught that, right?
I think so.
Okay, you have our attention.
Yeah.
Do you want us in the basement?
Wasn't that door closed? I know I closed it.
Yeah. Was that the handle jiggling?
I don't know.
Oh, I got goose. Look at that.
You always get goosebumps.
Yeah, like that.
Is that what it sounded like?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, but this chicken...
Did you hear the thumping?
Yeah.
This chicken gonna be the first one going down there. Sorry.
Where was it coming from?
I don't know.
I heard it, but I didn't.
3 knocks.
Yeah.
Make that noise again.
This is kind of heavy, too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of any reason why it would have. Yeah.
Well, move it out of the way so we can get down there.
Okay. Down here, I guess the homeowner says he always feels really creeped out right in this area, which is kind of the reason why I wanted to have the camera going that way.
Like, I don't even know if I want to stay down here.
Exactly.
I didn't feel like this earlier when I came down here to tape. I was down here for 10 minutes by myself about
trying to figure out how to do these wires, and
Well, when I was down here fixing the camera, it felt fine down here, and I was down here with the homeowner earlier, and it felt fine. Now
it's heavy. It's just it's weird.
Wow. All right, I'm heading up. Alright guys, let's go ahead and wrap things up and go lights on.
Okay.
So the night of the investigation, we went through and we just kind of sat and did our investigation in each room and everything. There were a couple of points where upstairs, Steve said he had heard what sounded like voices coming from downstairs, so he ended up sitting up at the top of the stairs, listening, couldn't really make out what they were or anything.
Are you moving around down there?
We didn't capture any of the voices or anything on audio at the time. But one thing that we did get, and you know, I told you that something interesting happened. Toward the end of the night, we were in the living room, and it was me, Luke was in there, MB, and Steve, and they were sitting on the couch. And at that point, all of us were kind of achy, and it was starting to wind down and everything. So Steve looks at me and he goes, "You didn't bring your tripod?" And I was like, "No," and I wouldn't just prop it up and walk around and leave it anyway. So I go to turn around, and I was going to walk back into the kitchen and check on the DVR, because at the time, I think Becky was sitting out here watching it. And just as I had started to walk out, the vacuum cleaner in the corner that was propped up by the basement door had fallen over, and the basement door popped open.
Oh, you didn't bring the tripod?
No, I didn't. Oh. Besides, you don't just set it up on the tripod and walk away.
Whoa. Hello.
I did that actually today. We were upstairs and I was taking her to the bathroom, and I was trying to hear a loud bang. And I go, "What was that?" Thinking these neighbors. But it was again vacuum back down.
So
never really. Nope.
We noticed that right before that happened, I had taken what's called an establishing shot of the room, and as you can see, oven cleaner in the corner, it's standing up in the corner, and the door is shut. And this was probably 30 seconds before it actually happened.
Okay, you have our attention.
Yeah.
Our only hope for the future is that one day she'll be able to explain to us what she's seeing, what she's hearing, and we will be able to understand instead of second guessing or trying to get information out of her that we know at this time she can't tell us.
That vacuum tipping over and the door popping open was pretty creepy. Well, I just wish that we would have found some of the voices that I was catching on phones and stuff. But other than that, I think it went rather well.
They seem to be fine with her at the current moment, so as long as they're fine, then they're more than welcome to stay here.
Do you believe you have witnessed paranormal events? Are you being plagued by something unknown? There's no reason to feel uncomfortable in your own home. The Center for Paranormal Investigation Association is here to help you cope with these life-changing events. All services are rendered free of charge, and your information will remain 100% anonymous if you choose. The Center for Paranormal has been helping the haunted for over 10 years and continues to be one of the most knowledgeable and dependable paranormal research organizations in the state of New York. For an anonymous, no-obligation case interview, call 585-682-2155 or visit us online at centerforparanormal.org.